guys, thank you for joining me for another video. So I'm going to show you guys really quick how I ended up designing the garden, how I finished it off. The first thing that we did was frame the garden with 2x4s, and then we use these small pieces of rebar to hold the 2x4s in place because we will be filling it with gravel. Nope, it's too tight. It's gonna take forever. Excuse me. I guess I wasn't putting enough stank on it. Anyway, that's what you want. Straight through so it'll hold in place. So after a couple of tries, I finally got the hang of it and I was able to get the rebar in. So yeah, your girl did it. And then this is just it all in place, and you can see how I left the opening in the front because now it is time to put gravel. So my biggest suggestion to you guys is to not go to your big box store like Lowe's or Home Depot. You need to go to a landscape place or some type of nursery that sells rocks. We were able to get this crushed granite for $55 a yard. I believe it was. Yes, $55 a yard. And you guys, a yard is a lot. We actually had a little bit left over, but that is my biggest suggestion. So I purchased these two trellises from Amazon. I use one in the center of the garden, and then this one I'm going to be putting it at the entrance of the garden. So this is going to serve two purposes. One, it is going to give us some visual interest, some height, because everything is so low to the ground. And then two, I'm going to be growing some of my vegetables on here, so it will be giving me a way to get more vegetables in a small space because I will be able to grow them vertically. And then instead of putting my front trellis in the ground, I actually decided to plant it in these planter pots. And I'm going to show you guys what I planted in these coming right up in my garden tour. All right, y'all. So as promised, I'm pretty much done doing what I want to do for now because as we all know, all spaces, regardless if it's a living room or bedroom or garden, they're going to change over time. But I'm done for right now. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick garden tour and show you how everything looks and then also what I planted. All right, you guys, so this is it. This is an overview of the entire garden. So as you guys know, the first thing that I did, of course, was build the raised beds out of the old pergola that we had. I put down some landscape fabric and then put the beds on top of that. And then we came in with the side wood, which is basically just to make sure that we keep all the rocks in. Then we decided to go in with the scrap granite gravel. It's actually called scrap granite, but they crush it up into gravel, and that's what we use there for the ground cover. And then of course, y'all see my beds are filled, and I use these arches from Amazon. And then those two things in the back there, those are some bamboo teepees, and the purpose of those are going to be for my pole beans, and they will grow up those teepees. So I'm really going to try to get into vertical gardening so I can have a lot more space to plant a lot more things. So let me show you guys what I have going here. So these two in these pots that I planted are grapevines, and I just got these from Lowe's. I did not start these from seed. Did I start anything here from seed? No, nothing here from seed. Everything right now pretty much from Lowe's or Home Depot. However, in my fall garden, August, September, I will be starting a lot of my plants then from seed. But because we were kind of late into the summer season, I just went ahead and got some plants that had already sprouted, so then that would be much easier to do. So these, of course, just planted today when I did when I put in the arch. This right here, y'all, is my pride and joy. This is my pineapple. I actually had a pineapple from the grocery store. We ate it. I kept the top and put it in water, and then I let it grow roots for about, it probably grew roots for about 3 weeks or so, and then I planted it, and it is doing great. So if y'all can see from here on up, everything is new. This down here is what was on the old pineapple. All of this growth here is new, and I'm really excited about it. Now, they do say that pineapples take like 2 years or so to grow, so we just gonna leave her there and just let her do what she do. This bed and this bed over here are both sweet potato vines. These again I also got from, I believe I got these from Home Depot. And yeah, when I took them out, they already had really small baby potatoes on there. I mean, they were really small, probably like this big. But yeah, so we'll just put those in there, let those grow. As those get bigger, I'll keep adding some compost or soil to the bed. And then one thing that I know that I'm going to do, I'm going to make these a little bit bigger. As you can see, they're pretty short, so I'm just going to add another layer on top just to give me some more depth for vegetables that have deeper roots or that need a little bit more space. These are my peppers. As you guys can see, they're doing okay. I do have a lot going on here. Now these, when we got these, they did not have anything on them. However, or they might have had like a really small one on it, but all of these have sprouted here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 on here, and they have all sprouted. But I just did a treatment of fertilizer, and yeah, they seem to be doing well. Now the only thing is they're not really bushy, they're just kind of thin. But I did take off, it was a lot of dead leaves on the bottom, and I took those off. I can see that this one over here is trying to sprout new, because I took all those dead leaves off too. So I'm hopefully it'll get a little bit more full instead of just sprouting at the top. And I am going to be harvesting those peppers that are on there, and then hopefully that will help it to sprout in other places, because right now it is sending all of its energy to the peppers that are there, and they are pretty much ready. Y'all can see how big that is. So yeah, I can go ahead and take that off. This is a bell pepper, and it doesn't have any fruit yet, but it does have a lot of buds, so waiting for that. Y'all listen, this one right here, I'm actually kind of stumped on what this is. My son's teacher gave him a couple of seeds, and I believe she said they were supposed to be bell peppers, so that's why I put it in my bell pepper bed right here. But I don't know. I don't know what this red vine is. I'm like, is it a radish? I have no idea what it is, but I just put it in there, and I'm gonna let it go and then just see what comes of it, because I don't know. If y'all know what it is, then tell me. If I'm just growing a big weed and wasting my time, somebody please comment and let me know. Over here, same thing. We have more peppers. This is supposed to be, y'all, supposed to be a jalapeno pepper. We got it from the feed store here, and they had it labeled. There's a label right there. They had it labeled jalapeno pepper, but I'm pretty sure that that is a bell pepper. So maybe they had some cross-pollination or whatever, but everything else that we got from there, they are jalapeno peppers, and you see those back there are budding and everything quite nice. This one, same thing. It was labeled jalapeno. but I'm pretty sure I know a bell pepper when I see it. So maybe it'll be a spicy bell pepper. We'll see. Back here in this little grow bag, which is what started it all, how I started this whole gardening situation. I grew in this bag and then it just blossomed into all of this. But I went up to Lowe's and they had these on sale. They had these on sale like 2 for $16, so I just went ahead and grabbed them. I'm actually going to go ahead and take these off. A lot of these were already on there, but I'm going to go ahead and harvest these and take these off and then just let the plant continue to do what it wants to do, see if it wants to push out any more fruit. But I will go ahead and take those off because these are pretty much ready. And then back here are some collard greens that I already had going, and we had more than that. We already ate some and they were phenomenal. They were really good, really fresh. So yeah, we're excited about growing our own fruit here. All right, so we're gonna go to this bed. So this one is, what is this one? This one is my butternut squash, my butter baby. So I believe these are going to be kind of small, but these are going good. And then back here is a crimson sweet watermelon, and that one is going really good too. I told you guys in the back I'm going to set to have pole beans there, but these, when we got these, they were probably, the plant was really small. If I have a picture, I'll insert it, but the plant was really small. And y'all, these have only been here now for maybe 2 weeks. These have only been here 2 weeks, and these things are sprouting like crazy. And I'm excited because that means whatever I'm doing, it's working. And then over here is our jumbo cantaloupe. And look at her, y'all. Just look at it. Look. It has literally only been about 2 weeks, maybe 3 at the most, but look, she's going crazy. So I think my plants are happy here. I'm very happy out here. I'm out here, y'all, every day. It's crazy. I'm out here every day. I love it. I don't want to do nothing else. Like, don't bother me. I'm in my garden. Leave me alone. But this is her. And eventually we'll have some things growing here. I'm thinking about growing some strawberries up that trellis, and then of course our grapes growing there. So I am loving what I have created. If you guys are growing anything, then let me know. If y'all are into gardening or are new to it and excited about it like me, then let me know, because y'all, I don't know what happened to me, but this is my happy place. I love it here. So thank you guys so much for staying here and watching this video and this whole garden segment. I know I am normally doing things inside and interior decorating, but this was just something that I'm loving right now, and I wanted to bring you guys along for the ride. So we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program soon, but I just wanted to take you guys along for my garden adventures. So I will see you guys on the next video. If you enjoy this content, then please go ahead and give it a like and a thumbs up, and share it out to anybody else who you know may be interested in everything over here that Nisi does. So I'll see y'all on the next one.